Hello, I'm IBX Toycat, and today I'm going to be showing you 5 hidden blocks in Creative for Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation. So, basically, a lot of people think that the Creative inventory in Minecraft contains all of the blocks you can get in the game, and that you can use it to create anything you want to. And this should be true, but actually isn't, because there are some blocks you can't find here, and you have to go through a little bit of a convoluted method to get through, and that's what I'm going to be showing you today. 5 separate versions of these blocks that can help you out if you're making a map or something. So, we're going to have to jump over to Survival to show you all this, and we're going to have to use some Silk Touch stuff and whatnot, so let's go to Survival and I can show you the first block. Okay, so now we're in Survival. I'm going to start showing you the first block. So we're going to need a Silk Touch axe for this, so you need to get yourself an axe. And Silk Touch, of course, because you've probably been in Creative at this point, it doesn't actually take that much effort. But if you really want, you could do this as Survival if you got really lucky with your books. But yeah, you just want Silk Touch, you put it on an axe, and this will give you mushroom blocks whenever you actually mine a mushroom. This is what it looks like, and if you place it, it looks something like this. These, honestly, they're just made to make weird-looking things that confuse people, because you're like, wow, I didn't know you could get blocks like that. And that's basically their gist. There is actually a second type, but it's the exact same block, they just look different. As you can see, these are both mushroom blocks, but you can't combine the two stacks, because one's red mushroom, one's brown mushroom, even though they're exactly the same block as you can see there. I can't see any differences. I did a lot of checking, and yeah, they're the same block, just they're different blocks. So the mushroom block, or the mushroom block, is the first block you can get, and you need a Silk Touch axe skillet. So similarly, the second block we're going to show you is going to need a Silk Touch pickaxe to get, like this. So if you make yourself a diamond pickaxe, or whatever pickaxe with Silk Touch, and then you need to get yourself a redstone lamp, and then you need to light it up in some way. For some reason, the game counts this as a separate block, and if you Silk Touch this separate block, you actually get it back in lit format. So this is actually different to its regular format, and if I show you a little clip in Creative in the top right now, you can see you can use this to make temporarily lit redstone lamps. If you give it if you give this someone in Survival for your map or whatever, then you can give people a temporary source of light, because it gives you about a split second of light, and that can be used in some useful ways to see something really dark. So yeah, you can make some really cool maps with them, I'm sure, and even if not, it's weird just to have a second variant of the redstone lamp just to have with you if you really want. So yeah, there's that. As you can see, by the way, the normal redstone lamp just looks like this, and then the lit one looks like this. So next up, let's show you the third and the fourth block, because they're very related. So right in the Creative inventory, for some reason on PC you can get all the anvils, but on the Xbox version you can only get the default anvil. However, if you want to get one of these two anvils, you're going to have to sit there crafting away and spending potentially 30 or 40 different uses of it, and that is no fun. So that's just to even get the block. So what you want to do is you want to get yourself a really high drop, and then at the bottom of the drop you want to have yourself a pressure plate, so that it lands perfectly on the pressure plate, and then this will happen when it lands. So you destroy the block underneath it, and then it lands, it falls, it turns into this block, which in this case is the slightly damaged anvil, and once you have the slightly damaged anvil, you want to do the exact same process again with this, and you can use that to get the very damaged anvil, as I'll show you just now. So you want to put yourself a slight damaged anvil, let it drop, and then you'll get yourself the very damaged anvil, like I just said, just here. So you can duplicate this as many times as you want in Creative, of course, and then yeah, you get yourself 2 separate types of anvils. And the really cool thing about this is if you want to have a map where people can only, actually do anvil stuff, a couple of times in the map, then, the very damaged anvil is really good for that, because a regular anvil could last for 30 uses. A damaged one can only in reality last for 10 max or so. So yeah, there's that. So next, let's move on to the final one. It actually involves going to the end, so that's gonna be fun. And basically, what you want to do is you want to go into the end in Survival, or actually you can kill him in Creative, but just as you're about to kill the Ender Dragon, then go into Survival. And yeah, I'll show you now. Actually, I just remembered. So my end on this world, basically, there's a glitch right now where if you go into the end and you load up the save repeatedly, you get a thing where basically, let me just go into fly mode. Every time you leave and enter the end, you get more Ender Dragons. So I've got 100 Ender Dragons right now. Maybe I come back on another world. So I'll be right back for a second. That's what 100 Ender Dragons looks like, and it's lowered the frame rate to about 5. So that's not my video, it's this. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so once you've gotten yourself to the end, you've got your Ender Dragon really down low on health. What you need to do is you need to go back into Survive mode, and you need to make sure you have some sort of torch or pressure plate or something on you. You'll see why in a second. This is for the Ender Dragon egg, by the way. So you want to just quickly finish him off in Survive mode. You really could finish him off in Creative mode, but just be careful doing Survive mode, because there is only one of these items per world no matter what. And then you just want to finish off the Ender Dragon, which for some reason, there we go. This will mean he'll drop his 70,000 XP, or 20,000 XP, whatever it is to get to level 70, and he'll also drop the rare one-of-a-time Ender Dragon Egg, which appears up there. So, if you try and attack this in creative, you'll actually destroy it, and it will disappear forever, which is kind of a big deal. You don't really want to destroy the one item that you can ever spawn in your world. What you want to do is attack it in survival. You just want to give it a poke with a sword, an arrow, whatever, and it'll make it teleport somewhere. You want to get it somewhere else until it's on somewhere on Endstone, so you need to look around for it. There it is, right. Oh, don't want to look at the Enderman. Then once you've found it, you need to dig the blocks below it. Really, having a pickaxe would have made this a lot easier. But you want to dig the blocks below it, and that's going to take me some time, it seems. And you need to pull a torch underneath it. Once you do that, then you'll actually be able to... once you have a torch underneath it, you'll be able to actually get the block and then pick it up. So in survival, you can only ever get one of these blocks, so you might as well frame it on something or something. And if you're in creative, however, then you can duplicate these blocks as many times as you want. So you can create entire Ender Dragon themed lairs, and this is taking a long time to do this. By the way, pro tip: because you can only go if you go to the Nether, the end, you're kind of stuck there till you go out there. You might want to bring maybe some form of a pickaxe before you do this. So, you want to get rid of the block below it like this, so it's still floating on something, but there's, still a block between it and the torch. And then once you destroy this block, then you can place the torch down, and then we want to destroy this piece of endstone. So this is going to take another long time. But once that's destroyed, the Ender Dragon Egg, it's kind of like grab it, it'll fall down, it'll hit the torch, and then it will just turn into an item that can be picked up. So, this is a really cool egg that right now has no use in the game, but at some point will have use. And even without use, it's still a really nice tool to place somewhere. So yeah, I can place these as many times as I want now in creative. Now I've got it in my inventory. So those are 5 items that you can't actually get by default in creative, but if you use some survival pro tips, you can. So let's just get to level 70 and reward ourselves. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do like it if you liked it. It took a little bit of time and gathering time to actually get 5 hidden items. If either of these helped you out, let me know which one is your favourite to use in creative. Other than that, like the video if you liked it, share it if you really liked it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.